Always a treat to see a daytime ball game here, Fenway Park in Boston, Mass. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Oakland A's and the Boston Red Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Drew Pomeranz, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game.
Leading off for Oakland, center fielder number 11, Rajay Davis.
Skied into straightaway right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
Well, Matt, this isn't a club with a high on-base percentage. They're near the bottom in on-base percentage, so this is a club that sits there, and they have to hit home runs they want to win. They're going to have to drive balls in the gap because they don't have a lot of traffic on the bases.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. A high fastball is in there. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, everything's working for them. They've increased their lead in their division. They're blowing everybody away. The challenge, I think, moving forward is just to stay focused and motivated as they know they're going to be a playoff team.
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, strangely, Ricky's going to be a trouble for the hitters. He's frustrated. Now, as a hitter, you're saying get the ball up, but he loves to call the ball up. You don't want it up that high, though. He loves to call it that high, and you may see somebody turn around and get in his eye and start screaming at him.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a dive there from Pedroia, but he comes up empty. It's a base hit.
Well, that's a good sign, him getting a base hit. He's been struggling quite a bit. He's in the 2-hole, going to get some good pitches to hit. Maybe this is the start of him getting hot.
Davis.
Digging in, Chris Davis. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Runners on first with 1 down. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Stepping up to the plate, Marcus Semien. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Look at it, guys. Double him up right here.
Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the run will score as the A's get off to a 1-0 lead.
Well, Matt, you want to get off to a good start? Right here they did. First inning, RBI single, first game of the series. This is a message, and maybe it's been sent.
Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 8 home runs and 37 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1. And a pitch takes off inside and it gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Second and third here, 1 man out.
Come on, hold him down.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Betts has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
Designated hitter, Adam
Coming to the
Rosales.
plate now, Adam Rosales. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he just misses with a curveball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Second and third, 2 away. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he misses, ball 4.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Here's Matt Joyce now. He enters play with an even 50 RBIs to this point.
Go back to Oakland.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
Well, Matt, the big thing I'm looking at is how many pitches he's already thrown here in the first inning. He's got a high pitch count. So if he continues like this, we're definitely going to see a bullpen game.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
Three 3-0. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
That's some pressure pitching right there. Bases loaded. He goes up 3-0. He's now worked it back to 3-2. Now this is really the payoff pitch.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
Big pitch early, the 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Digging in, Josh Begley, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Come on, Buster.
1-0 pitch on the way. Hit to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Oakland is on top in this one, 2-0. Daniel Mengden gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, last outing he pitched into the 5th inning, and he just didn't have enough to get past that. Got a no decision. I think if he can give them some length, get to the 6th or maybe the 7th, then he's got a good shot of winning this game today.
Now batting, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ball one. And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done him any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Well, Matt, I don't know what we're going to get from these guys today. This is the most difficult game, that cross-country trip, and you play the first game on the road. I don't know if they'll be tired or if they got their rest. We'll see how it plays out.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Joyce. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Red Sox are on the board. It's now 2-1.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Dustin Pedroia.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Now the pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
So striding in, Mookie Betts. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, designated hitter, Hanley.
Coming to the plate now,
Ramirez.
Hanley Ramirez. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a solo shot for Hanley Ramirez. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Red Sox have come back to knock things up at 2.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Batting fifth.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Xander Bogaerts.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Currently 3rd on the team in stolen bases, so we'll see if he gets an opportunity to do any running in this one. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky on the mound, I'd have to think you'd have to throw him a strike right here. He hasn't proven to me that he can even get within the zone yet.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
A runner on first with 2 away. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
So he took advantage of the young guy right there. He continued to throw fastballs. First one, second one, then they got the base hit on the third one. Don't be afraid to mix in a curveball.
Stepping up now, Adam Duvall. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. And he gets ahead 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in the right place to throw strikes.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 1 inning in the books here, and we are tied 2-2. Here's Jed Lowry now. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s.
Lowry.
In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
And he chased it in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there at Xander Bogaerts, and watching him work early tells me why he's become such a good defender in the big leagues. He's out here 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon going through his routine, making sure he catches the ball and makes all the plays.
Ready for another chance? Rajay Davis, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bradley calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
First baseman number 3.
Digging in to try it again. Trevor Plouffe. He reached on a single in his first try. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's down to third. Ramirez showing off his range. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. Bottom of the second inning coming up. All square at 2 apiece. Striding forward, Tucker Barnhart. And he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now.
Tucker Barnhart.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Set to deliver on 2-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Hit on the ground to third. Healy breaks it in. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now let's take a look at the A's defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Marcus Semien. Man, he had a horrific season years back, kicking the ball all over the place. But then he got with Ron Washington. And Washington, Marcus, get over here, Marcus. Let's work, Marcus. And you know what? He cut those errors down big time. And he's become a pretty good major league shortstop.
Ready now, Andrew Benintendi. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball one. Here comes the 1-0. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Taken, called strike two on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Fegley is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Benintendi is retired, 2 down now. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jose Ramirez. He went deep in his first at bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he takes a called strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Tap down the line. That's a foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Davis. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll move ahead to the third, tied 2-2. Here's Chris Davis now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Number 2, Chris Davis.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Pitch on the way. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
And this will be fouled away. And the pitch. Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Marcus Semien, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
That's
Ball 2.
I got the count. 2-2.
1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Healy. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong up there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order too.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning underway. Lays off 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. And the changeup is way low that time.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Here it is on 3-1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, that got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning.
Well, there's a nice little soft liner. I know it's a leadoff base hit. It wasn't hit as hard as you'd like to, but sometimes that little soft liner starts rallies.
Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. In there, strike one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Lifted in the air to center field. Davis will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. He's set. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
The 0-2 home. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Davis is back near the monster as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The shortstop.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. A base hit in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Red Sox lead 1. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. Striding in once again, Adam Rosales. He
Leading off
starts
for
off
Oakland.
the inning against a guy who
Designated
struck out
hitter,
the side last
Adam
inning. How did they get
Rosales.
to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Ready on 1 and 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's Matt Joyce now. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now a curveball's in there. 1 and 2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hits this one hard the other way. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
He was clearly thinking about hitting the ball the other way. Now they're overloading or overshifting all on the right side, and he just shot the ball the other way and is taking what they give him. I don't know why more guys don't do that.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the box now, Josh Fegley. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Joyce rounds third and is digging for the plate. And that's going to plate the go-ahead run from second as they move out in front here, 3-2.
Well, that ball right there, Matt, he hit it hard. We saw it. He smoked it to the outfield. This may be a sign. Pitcher's starting to get a little bit tired. He's starting to make some mistakes. He's leaving some balls over the plate.
Here's Jed Lowry now as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Fly ball out toward left center field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The center fielder, number 11.
Here's Rajay Davis now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. He got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The A's lead this one 3-2. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
That's inside. 2-0. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. High and away, not close. 3-0.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. In there, 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Here's the pitch. And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now.
Well, you definitely don't want to walk the leadoff hitter of the inning, and he's done a nice job of coming back. He was down 3-0. Now we're sitting 3-2. I think he's got the confidence now to throw another strike and see what happens.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
So striding forward now, Adam Duvall comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
That curveball just frozen. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down to the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze it.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Here's the 2-2. And he got him.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Into the box, Tucker Barnhart. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. So they get a runner into scoring position now at second following the 1-out stolen base. And as you take a look at the graphic, you can see he's currently third on the Red Sox in that department. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike. And that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count. But clearly he wasn't looking for it. So it's a backwards K for him.
So stepping in, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch in the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. One left for the Red Sox. They're down 3-2. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Number 3, Trevor Plouffe.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Two and 0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Here it comes, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. Pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Trevor Plouffe goes down for the first out in the 5th inning.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Marcus Semien will be next. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Left field and deep. Benintendi ranging back. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster.
Well, the green monster comes into play. You don't see that many other places. I don't think any other place. That's the coolness of Fenway Park and the green monster. You get held to a single, but man, you hit a ball off the monster. You can tell everybody that one.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Stephen Wright is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Stephen Wright.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside.
Come on, turn the double.
And a slow knuckleball misses here. 2-1 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now another 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set, and the pitch. The knuckleball just misses the inside corner. 2 out with the man at first. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Ramirez will put this one away, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The A's lead it 3-2. Liam Hendricks is going to take over
Now
here in
pitching
inning
for the
number
A's,
5, so it'll be a
number
bullpen game
31,
from here on out.
Liam Hendricks.
Digging in once again, Jose Ramirez
Leading off
comes
for the
in
Red Sox.
1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
The second baseman, number 15.
Ready for another shot now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and just 1 pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
Pedroia waiting, the 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Joyce is there. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. Throw won't get him.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So stepping in, Mookie Betts. In his career against this pitcher, 4 for 10. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this will be a base hit as the runner will come in to score from third, and we are tied at 3 apiece.
Well, that's a nice hit. We're right back where we started with that RBI base hit. The game is tied.
Ramirez.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. Pitch out, nothing doing. Runners on first with one down. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Xander Bogaerts is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here's the 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Plouffe is there for it, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Ready for another chance? Adam Rosales.
Leading
His
off for
career
Oakland,
numbers against Stephen Wright, he's 1 for 2.
Adam Rosales.
The pitch. Knuckleball upstairs. Dangerous pitch taken for a strike. Now here it comes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. Fouled back. Here's the pitch. Another one sent foul. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 19th home run for him on the season as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, it's one thing to make a mistake pitch and have a guy blast one for a homer. In that case, you know it's your fault. But here, he just barely gets enough of it to the opposite field, and it's gone. Great swing and all, but as a pitcher, that's a tough one to swallow.
Now batting.
Stepping in now,
Right fielder.
Matt Joyce.
Matt Joyce.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. Last time through was a base hit. The 0-1 pitch. And a knuckleball and a tough take. It just missed inside. No outs, nobody on. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. The knuckleballs is out pitch, but it misses. 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. But this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
That's exactly what they
Catcher.
wanted out of that pitch
Josh
up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, Josh Fegley. Slow roller back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Ready once again, Jed Lowry. His career numbers against Stephen Wright, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Into the windup and the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Bats on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of the pitch. Lead this one.